Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. For this latest episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words, I will begin with a memory from many years ago, and it is a piece called A Plank of Wood. A piece of rope, a plank of wood, an overhanging tree. Nothing more was needed, we had a swing, you see. A set of wheels, a plank of wood, a hammer and a nail. Soon we had a go-kart, it never seemed to fail. A few old sacks, a plank of wood, an old tree or a bush. Soon we had a makeshift den, it didn't take too much. Imagine, with a plank of wood, all the things we did. Our minds were free and active when I was a kid. A piece of rope, a plank of wood, would scare the kids today. They'd feel bemused with what they had and not know what to say. They've no imagination of what to do at all. A plank of wood ain't plastic, electrical or small. It's not run by a computer chip, doesn't have a screen. Think of all they miss today and everything that's been. Another piece about memories this weekend is called I Remember. I remember years ago walking down the lane, laughing in the sunshine, time and time again. Searching in the hedgerows, finding a bird's nest, making chains from daisies, whose would be the best. Every day was different, finding something new. Boredom never bothered us with lots of things to do. I remember years ago walking down the lane, finding shelter under trees while watching falling rain. With water dripping off the leaves and puddles on the ground, we still had quite a lot of fun splashing all around. The autumn leaves that fell there also gave us fun. We'd kick our way through them in the fading sun. I remember years ago walking down the lane when snow had covered everything, nothing looked the same. Snowball fights between us, getting soaking wet, building snowmen by the road, those times we don't forget. Slipping, sliding, falling down, still we had such fun, staying outside in the snow until the day was done. I remember years ago walking down the lane, and now that many years have passed, nothing is the same. There's no one there to greet me, the hedgerows have all gone. It makes me stop and think about all that we have done. Everything is different now, and no one feels the same, but I'm glad that I remember my favourite country lane. The next piece is about childhood memories too, and is called Trees. I remember sunny days and playing in the trees. Falling down and getting up, we'd only graze our knees. And even on those summer days that sometimes turned out wet, we'd still be out there playing, no care how wet we'd get. Building swings and making slides, what else could there be but all the fun and freedom from just a single tree? What more fun could we have in a single day than being in a woodland with lots of games to play? We knew those trees by shape or name, they really were a friend. Why did those days of summer fun ever have to end? And now those trees are all alone and no one goes to play. They're still there standing strong and tall to this very day. The next piece I've chosen is called Lost Treasure. We left behind our comic books, all our childhood toys, and all the things that we had when we were little boys. We left behind the games we played, the dolls and teddies too. The girls grew into ladies, time just quickly flew. We left behind most our friends, imagined ones or real, the fantasies we played through, and how do we now feel? We've left behind our innocence, or was it simply lost? As we turned into adulthood, was this the price it cost? My final piece this week is simply called Pray Silence for the Toast. Here's to friends and days gone by, things that used to be. Here's to happy memories, friends to you and me. Let's remember, not forget, those who came along. helping us through hard times, making us feel strong. Here's to those who mean the most, no stranger to the heart. Here's to what the future brings, and may we never part. If any of you would like to contact me about my words and leave me comments, I would certainly like to hear from you. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. The books I've written are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. For more details, see my website www.collinscorner.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me once again next time for another episode of My Lines.